A huge day in the city of Utica as the Adirondack Bank Center at the Utica Memorial Auditorium played to a full house for the first time since March 2020. The Comets home opener packed the arena today, much to the delight of the fans themselves as well as the Comets organization. News Channel 2 Gary Liberatore has more from downtown Utica.
Well, not only is this the Comets' first home game in front of a packed house in more than 19 months, it's also the team's first game since its new affiliation with the New Jersey Devils. And in the theme of the Devils, well, the organization wants people to wear red. Red is also the color of the new street signs at the corner of Auditorium Drive and Whitesboro Street. Right next to where a whole slew of dignitaries cut a ribbon on the Comets' new affiliation with the New Jersey Devils.
This is a great day for the region. It's a great day for our city. And to have the affiliation with the Devils back here, it's going to be one hell of a year. The
Devils theme came up a lot.
Who would think on a Sunday after church we'd be coming to welcome the Devils? Huh?
From the ribbon cutting to a pre-game party inside 72 Tavern and Grill at the Odd.
This is a huge party. We've been looking forward to this for a long time, especially being big New Jersey fans. You know, loving the Devils from back in the day and being on the 34-year anniversary. This is a big event.
That's right. Here on this October 17th, the Utica Comets play their first game of the season. But it was also on this date, October 17th, 1987, 34 years ago to the day. The first ever game by the Utica Devils was played right here in this very same building.
It's just exciting, I think, all around. I know the New Jersey Devils are obviously extremely happy and excited to move in back home where they started years ago.
And that's when many local folks started getting into hockey, when the Devils first came to Utica.
I've been a Devils fan my whole life, and I followed Binghamton last year. Now they're here. It's great. They're right in my back door now.
Awesome. That's for sure, at least for the next 10 years. And if you missed today's game, well, you don't have time to wait. Game 2 of the regular season is set for right here in Utica Friday night at 7:30 against Providence. In Utica, Gary Liberatore, News Channel 2.
And Austin will be bringing you live updates from the Adirondack Bank Center later on in our newscast, so make sure you stick around. Time now for our first look.
Now from the Sports Station, powered by Hamilton Orthopedics, Spine and Sports Medicine. Here is News Channel 2 Sports Director Spencer Davidson.
Good evening, everyone, here live at the Adirondack Bank Center, where a new era of Utica Comets hockey kicked off. After 8 years as the affiliate of the Vancouver Canucks, the Utica Comets are now part of the New Jersey Devils family. Now, it is an empty arena here. Now, the Utica College women's ice hockey team is on the ice practicing, but just a little while ago, it was a packed house. So without further ado, let's check out the Utica Comets 2021-22 season opener as they hosted the Rochester Americans. The colors are different, but the logo is the same. The Comets return to action in front of a full-capacity crowd for the first time in 2 years. It's an all-new roster of players and coaches to get to know, but it was a familiar atmosphere at the Odd. Some other history being made today. Kelly Cook dropping the puck on the opening faceoff as she becomes the second woman to referee an American Hockey League game. To game action, first period, 4 minutes in. Comets with the first big chance of the game. Brian Flynn all alone, but he is stopped on the backhand with a great save from Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. We're still scoreless. That proved to be a big stop because just a few seconds later, Amherst draw first blood. Askari Laaksonen from the point towards the goal and deflected in by Jack Quinn. Rochester is on the board first and up 1. Doesn't take the Comets long to respond, though. Less than 3 minutes later, Nikita Ohotuk at the blue line fakes a slapper, unloads a wrister, and it goes 5-0 on Luukkonen. There's your first Comets goal of the season, and it ties things at 1. With just over 5 minutes remaining in the period, Amherst buzzing. Casey Fitzgerald lets it go from up top. The puck finds its way through traffic and ends up in the back of the net. 2-1 Rochester. With just under 3 minutes remaining, again, Utica responds. Ryan Schmelzer with a burst of speed, and then the patience, waiting it out on the forehand and burying it. The Buffalo native gets his first of the season and ties things back up at 2. Just 42 seconds later, it's the 19-year-old Alexander Holtz, 7th overall pick in the 2020 NHL draft, and showing why. Quick to the backhand, and the Comets have their first lead of the game. Final minute of the period. Amherst looking to even things up, heading into the locker room. Turnover in the defensive zone, but Nico Dawes coming up big with the stop on Fitzgerald in the slot. Utica would lead 3-2 after an eventful opening frame. In the second, Comets looking to build on the lead. On the power play, Riley Walsh to Holtz to the back of the net. Shades of Reed Boucher with the one-timer from the dot. It's Holtz's second of the night and puts the Comets up by 2. Utica took total control from there, adding 2 more in the third. On an emotional afternoon downtown, the Comets kept the party going with a 6-2 season opening win. So there you have it. It was a great afternoon here at the Adirondack Bank Center. Now, coming up tonight at 11, we'll have some more highlights for you, as well as post-game reaction from head coach Kevin Dineen and from 2-goal scorer Alexander Holtz. That'll do it for me here at the Adirondack Bank Center. Comets on the board with a win. News Channel 2 weekend. We'll be right back.